Now I will explain you what do you mean by primary key and what do you mean by foreign key. First I will explain you what is primary key. So let's suppose I have a table called student table and I have columns such as ID column, I have name column, I have gender column and I have blood group column. So these are the columns and I have the data. Let's suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Name of the person is name 1, name 2, name 3, name 4. Gender is male, female, female, male. Blood group is O positive, B positive, A negative, A positive, like this. Now what I will do, I will make this ID as primary key. Means primary key is applied on the column. So I have made this particular column as primary key column. Now because you have made this column as primary key column, so the values of the ID column, values of the ID column will be unique. So you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, these are the unique values. You see again you cannot have an entry, let's say record number 1, name 5, female, AB positive. If you try to insert this particular record into this table, you will get the error because you cannot have repeated value of the ID which is already present here. So this is primary key violation. Now another rule is values of the primary key column. Here the primary key column is ID. So the values of the ID cannot be null. So means you cannot have a record like this: null, name 6, male, A negative. You cannot have a person who does not have any ID associated with it. So if you try to insert this kind of record, you will again get the error because null values are not allowed in the primary key. So it is a constraint. Constraint means it is a restriction. Because first time when I created the table, I did not apply any kind of restriction on the columns. But you can also apply the restrictions on the column by creating this column as primary key column. So once you create this primary key column, then what will happen? The values of this particular column will be unique and you also cannot insert the null value in there. Because it can be possible that the name of the person is same. Let's say there is a name 2, gender is same, blood group is B positive. So let's say this is ID number 5. Now you see this record and this record. Here the name is same, gender is same, blood groups is same. But you see these are two different people. And how you have recognized these are two different people? Because both of them have given different student ID. So primary key is used to uniquely identify a record. So with the help of primary key, you can identify a record uniquely. Yes, this record is unique because it belongs to ID number 3. This record is unique because it belongs to ID number 4. Now, after this, I will explain you foreign key. Now I have another table, let's say telephone table. So I have ID and telephone number. So student number 1 has, let's say, 2 telephones, telephone number 1 and telephone number 2. Student number 2 has 3 telephones, telephone number 3, telephone number 4, telephone number 5. Student number 3 has only one telephone, telephone 6. Student number 4 has telephone 7 and telephone 8. And what I will do, I will make this column as foreign key. This foreign key column belongs to this primary key column. So any column which is foreign key column, there have to have the primary key column. So this ID is a foreign key column of this particular primary key column. So first I will explain you what are the rules of foreign key column. Foreign key column values must be from primary key column values. In the primary key I have 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. If I try to insert 5, 10, 9, is 5 present in the student table? No. 5 is not present in the student table. So if I try to insert this record 5 telephone 9, I will get the error. Because this particular value does not exist in the primary key. So in this student table, in this particular column, 5 record does not exist. So if you want to insert 5, first you have to have the 5 record here. Once you include this particular record, only then you can insert the phone number of 5. And another rule is null values are allowed in the foreign key. So here you see, you can put null here. Tell, 10, null. You can put multiple nulls, tell, 11. So you see, that is allowed. Although those values do not belong to ID, because in ID null is not possible. But in foreign key null is possible. So you see, these are the phone numbers of the student table. Student number 1 has telephone 1 and telephone 2. Student number 2 has these 3 telephone numbers. But these are the phone numbers of the school, let's say. These are not the phone numbers of the students. These are the phone numbers of the school. So because they do not belong to any student, that is why I have put null. So these are the rules of the foreign key, that the values of the foreign key column must be from the primary key column values, and number 2 is nulls are allowed in the foreign key. Now question arises, what is the need to make the foreign key? Because sometimes we don't need to get the data from a single table. Sometimes we need to combine or join 2 tables and get the data. For example, if I want to display student details along with its phone number, then what I have to do? I have to perform the join operation between the 2 tables. So to join the 2 tables, what I need to do? I will take the help of primary key and this foreign key to join the data. Because only these values are repeating here. The primary key value of this is repeating over here. So by joining these 2 columns, I can fetch the data from the 2 tables. That is why I have created this primary key column as foreign key column here. That will be more clear to you when I will be going to show you the join operations. So actually I want the output something like this. 1 name 1 male O positive telephone number 1. 1 name 1 male O positive telephone number 2. 2 name 2 female B positive telephone number 3. 2 name 2 female B positive telephone number 4, and 2 name 2 female B positive telephone number 5. So I want to create a single result set which will have all these columns such as ID, name, gender, blood group and telephone number. So for that, what I have to do? I have to join these 2 tables, and this join can only be possible with the help of primary key and foreign key. So that is why I have made this particular primary key as foreign key in the telephone table.